up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche, and today's guest from that Memphis, Tennessee, or whatever part you call it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, show your love one time for Sleepy Loco.
What's poppin'? Thank you for having me.
What's up, my brother?
What's good, man?
Now, the first question we got to know, sir, we got to get this out the way. Who was Sleepy Loco before Sleepy Loco became Sleepy Loco?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I always been the same person. I always been a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I'm just applying the hustle to something different now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, talk to me about growing up in Memphis. What part of Memphis you from? What part of the M town?
Man, I'm from all over, but I'm from the east side. Like,
okay,
born
East
and
Memphis.
raised, yeah.
So, Memphis is a musical city. It's a lot of legendary acts that have come out of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of legendary things that have been done in Memphis. What is the craziest thing you have ever seen in Memphis?
I seen a crackhead party.
Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all.
Free game alert.
You said you seen a crackhead party.
A crackhead party.
So it was you got to describe
The
that.
context. Let me give you some context.
Okay,
So,
cool.
My dad a crackhead. He smoked. So one time,
Wait a minute.
right.
We're just starting this interview off raw.
Pops a smoker.
Come on. So, hold on. Your daddy a crackhead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sir. Continue, sir.
He called me over there, right? Like,
Yeah.
son, I need you. I just got out of jail. I'm like, okay, I'm finna bring you a cur pack. Not no crack, some weed. But anyway.
Okay, cool.
Pull up on, you know what I'm saying? We kicking, give him a little money and shit. I see 4 niggas come from the back and it smell like I don't know what type of smell you can describe it except
Dumpster
a crackish
juice.
smell.
Yeah,
you know
dumpster
that.
juice.
Every hood nigga know that crack smell.
yeah,
You don't
yeah,
walk
yeah.
by it.
Yeah.
And all of them smell like that crack smell. And I'm like, what y'all got going? These niggas got the 70s music playing. It's a real crack party. So it's go down in me.
Like. So it was like liquor, weed.
It was just crack, man.
It was just crack.
Crack and cigarettes. New Pulse shots.
Playing some goddamn
And
Bobby
crack.
Womack.
Definitely some 70s music going on, some 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
God.
Nah.
Miley.
So I mean, it was girls, it was female crackheads at the crack party and everything. They had the hoes.
It
out
was
there.
one.
Okay.
And she was sucking dick trying to get some more crack. She tried to suck my dick. I was like, look, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I don't want none of that crackhead.
Hey, that's definitely one of the craziest stories I ever heard. Period.
It
Not
go
just out
down
of
in Memphis, man. I'm telling you.
It's the crackhead party.
Crackhead
I
party.
wonder how
but
much it
still
costs to
happen.
get into the crackhead club.
A rock. You gotta have a rock at the door, nigga.
Hey, man. Hey, that's a crazy ass story. You know what's crazy is I got a lot of ties to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, I caught my first deal from some Memphis artists. 8 Ball and MJG. I was one of the first few artists that they ever signed, and so I had a lot of ins and outs in Orange Mound, and, you know, and then I ended up signing somebody from Memphis, D Jizzle, just recently. So I know just how magical that city is. It breathes something that it's something in the water in Memphis that breathes stars.
It's definitely something on our side. Of
What
the
is it,
Mississippi
man?
River.
Where does that music come from? Why is Memphis so, you know, heavily sought after in the music industry?
Man, I think Memphis, we a grind city. You know what I'm saying? So like even with the Grizzlies, grit and grind. You feel me? Like we gonna get it from the bottom, and once we make it to the top, we can survive anywhere. You take a Memphis nigga and drop him off in the jungle, he gonna survive. You feel me? Like that's just what it is. So that's what it is. Like and you know we ain't no different from no other hood. It's the same in every other state, every other city. You got your hoods where you got to grind, but like it's something about Memphis, man, where we just survivors.
Now, which artists that we know are from the east side of Memphis, your side?
Done Troop.
Okay.
I'm
Bars right there.
It's a couple artists from the east that's coming up, like up and coming, but like the biggest east side artist I say is Trip. So
Gotti from the north.
Creek. Yo, he from Red Creek.
Bag from the south.
South. And he's South Memphis.
And youngster, what part? I don't know what part he from.
It was South Memphis too.
You say he from South Memphis too? Okay, so you got put on for the east side of Memphis. Put on for the east side of Memphis. Now let's talk about this project, man. Let's talk about some music. What you got coming up? What can the people expect?
Right now, y'all need to be going and tuning in the Popcorn Player. I just got put on release radar with Spotify. You know what I'm saying? My first major playlist. Go get Popcorn Player. It's featuring Primo Rice. He kind of big on the West Coast. They fuck with him in the South too. But dude hard, you know what I'm saying? He talking about nothing but P. Nothing but, not P, but P.
Yeah.
Pushing, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's current as far as what's coming next, man. Blue Language 2, the project.
Come
you know
on.
what I'm saying? It's my first album where I own every beat.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Every beat. I went into the best producers. Hey, let's cook, and we created something special.
I think it's
Track 1 to
important. I
13.
think it's important for artists to understand the business side and to actually own their art. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
we, 10, 15, 20 years ago, yeah, we was in the dark. But it's enough information on YouTube and information we can go look up online to get our stuff together and push our shit out on our own.
Facts.
And goddamn eat what we kill. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you for that.
Eat what you kill.
So you picked those features on that album?
I picked every feature. I'm completely independent, so everything I do is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody behind me like, hey, you should do this or go do that because I'm putting the bag behind you. I put the bag behind me.
Salute. So what are some of the pros and cons for those independent artists out there that's trying to do the independent grind? What are some pros and cons about being independent?
I'm going to start with the cons.
Come on.
The cons is you got to put everything that you get into this. So if you're not willing to bet on yourself, if you're not willing to go broke 100 times betting on your dream, this not for you. The pros, though, being independent, you get all the money, 100%. You making all the money. Whatever you can go make, you going to create. You hear me? You have all the leverage. Once you blow yourself up as an independent, all these major companies and corporations going to come knocking on that door. And when you have leverage, that means you can negotiate bigger numbers. If you ain't got leverage, but you got talent, they going to come holler at you. But they going to give you like a little $20,000 deal, a little $50,000 deal.
Alert.
But,
Free game.
you know,
alert.
guy like me,
Boy, he giving it to y'all.
I know how to make 50 bands on my own, so the labels can't come to me with 50. I'm a laugh at them. Real talk, you can't come to me unless you're trying to get a single deal, 50,000. I might take that.
Well, you preaching right now, boy. You said a
saying?
key word, leverage.
Smoke.
If I smoke, I'm gonna be sleep and we ain't gonna finish the interview.
Understood. I'm the one that's gonna be sleepy today.
Cause let me tell you something. Believe it or not, I'm 40 years old. Where I'm from, we smoke reefer. You know the difference between reefer and za?
Right.
See the
Reefer
generation.
different.
The generation nowadays they smoke za, and za it hits you immediately. As soon as you hit it, you high.
Immediately.
See, the reefer used to take 5 and 10 minutes to hit. I need some shit that creep up on you. When you used to smoke reefer out the paper, you wouldn't even remember. You had to remember that you was high.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now this za shit, cause see they such and such, you be smoking that shit.
Yeah.
I hit that shit one time now.
This shit gonna get you right there.
That's too much for me. I end up at the crackhead party.
Not at the crackhead party.
Yo, bro, you ever smoked that spice shit?
Nah, I ain't never.
Don't.
You know what? No. Don't even let me lie on Ugly Money. No. I have tried it once when I was in school. I was like 19. Some white boys had some spice. I had the loud. They wanted to match. I was like, fuck it. And it was all right, but it wasn't nothing that I ever wanted to try again. So,
Man, listen,
and that was
bro.
a long time ago.
Listen, bro. I've never did cocaine or crack in my life. I'm gonna put that on the podcast. I never did it.
Let's go.
But if I could imagine what being on cocaine and crack is like, it's like
It's gotta be
smoking.
spicy.
It's spice, bro. I never forget, bro. I was in the military.
Yeah.
My homeboy came in from TDY. He came in, hey, bro, we going out tonight, man, but I got something for you.
Yeah.
I like, what you got, nigga? You got some drink, some Hennessy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He like, nah, I got legal weed. And he had this shit right here, and I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, what? I said, I ain't gonna piss hot. He like, nah, it's legal. It's called spice. Man,
Right.
listen, I smoked the spice, right? I hit that shit. Hit it again hard, like it's a black and mild. They smoke black and mild. Hit that bitch. Bro, I felt my body leave my body.
Oh, no.
I felt my body
I don't want none of
leave
that.
my body, bro. I lie to you not. I was driving a 2001 Chevy Tahoe at the time, driving to the club, bro. I had to stop the goddamn truck and get out because I could not drive because I could not feel my hands on the steering wheel.
Oh, hell no.
I was literally driving and my hands were numb. And we go inside this club, my nigga. And, you know, everybody like, what's up, Nietzsche? What's up? What's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Nigga dap me up.
Yeah.
Like me and you dap.
You
like we
can't
dap
feel
right
your
now.
shit.
Hold
You
on.
can't feel your shit.
But all right, boy. Love. I'm out. I walk away 2 steps. Then I feel the dap. Nigga, that's... Damn. Hey, bro, that shit ain't for everybody, man. Bro, I walked away, bro. I'm halfway to the other side of the club. I'm feeling this shit in my hand. I come my nigga, I say, hey, bro, please, bro, please take me out this club, bro. I went home and went to sleep, bro. I never fucked with that shit again.
Yeah. That was been my first and last time, too. Always.
Have you ever had a bad experience? Because I see you a smoker. Have you ever had a bad experience? You been too high?
Hell yeah.
Talk to me about that.
But
Tell
it
me your
wasn't on
too
weed,
high
though.
story.
It wasn't on weed, though.
Okay.
It was on shrooms.
Okay, I was making sure it wasn't on crack. You
Man,
good?
Nah. Hey, I never be like my dad. My daddy was an alcoholic
Shouts
and
out
he
to
was a smoker. And I don't smoke crack.
There it is.
And I barely drank. My friends forced me to drink. And I'd be like, my dad was an alcoholic. Y'all don't understand my pain. But for real, though, I was on the shrooms, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not, like, real big into psychedelics, but I'm like, I tried. You know what I'm saying? I was curious. So
Yeah.
it wasn't my first time. My first time was a real good trip. Like, I felt real good. But the second time I did it, I was with a lot of people when I did it. And, like, the trip wasn't even, like, a whole bad trip in itself. But towards the end of the journey, like, I just was like, man, fuck all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit play with your mind if you let it. If you go into this shit with any type of negative thoughts or negative feelings or you got something negative from within, it'll go get this shit and show it to you. So, yeah, out the shrooms, you got to be careful with this shit. You got to make sure you in the right mindset.
So I'm going to see my baby mama if I get on the shroom.
You might. It depends on how many of them motherfuckers you eat.
Oh, no, fuck no.
See, I never been big on trying to get like super fucked up. So I'll microdose. I take like a little enough to where I know, all right, I'm gonna be high. Like I ain't finna be, hey, let's go to the moon. Let's go see what the stars.
Yeah.
I ain't with none of that.
No,
nah.
you just you mild with it.
That's out of my league. Yeah. I can't.
But you start seeing some shit you don't need to see on them.
Man,
shit.
it wasn't even that I was seeing shit. It was like this shit had me feeling shit. Real talk, this shit had me feeling away. And I'm like, when I woke up the next day, thinking back on this shit, I'm like, I'm a selfish ass nigga. Everybody high and happy. I'm over here thinking like the worst of niggas. Like, damn, like, let me let niggas enjoy their high.
Leave that shit alone, bro.
Right, I ain't did it since.
Shouts out to all the shroom heads out there.
Weed.
Shouts out. Hey, man, you said something earlier. You was talking about leverage, you know what I'm saying? And you was saying some things about building leverage. And if you don't build leverage, you know, as an artist, the label going to try to play you. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to me more about building a team, being independent, because that's the game that people really need to know is how to move, right, build a team, and get this thing moving.
Honestly, having a team is why people seeing me right now. Like, yeah, a lot of shit I did by myself, but when you go get the right people, and what I do is I don't find people that like necessarily are already great at doing something. I find people that's like good, genuine people that's willing to learn.
And that boy sound like he watched one of my interviews. Boy, I like that, sir. Talk to him. Talk to
him,
sir.
I try to find people that's like-minded, that's willing to learn and willing to like better themselves. Because I'm always trying to better myself every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how I did it. I built the team like that, and now my shit is solid. You know, and if anybody ain't solid, they find people that ain't for you, they gonna find themselves outside the circle. Like they gonna weasel themselves out.
No, fact. You know, I always said I could teach a good person how to be a cameraman, but I can't teach a fuck nigga cameraman how to be a good person.
Facts.
So I rather just teach my solid ones
Hit
around.
the button. That was facts, right?
Hey, man,
Free game.
I know a little something.
He got off bars.
Real
nigga.
shit,
yeah,
though. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the person that's solid that actually want to see you win and and see the bigger picture is always gonna be more beneficial than the fuck nigga that's gonna stab you in the back when you tell them no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you will be amazed at how crazy and how people flip on you when you tell them no. If a person ain't solid, you feel what I'm saying? Like if you my partner and I can't say nah, bro, I'm good. That you ain't really my partner.
Come on now, like, no, my favorite word. I ain't gonna lie to you. All my partners, we like this.
Yeah.
They done all heard me say no. I done got on their ass. They done got on my ass. If I'm fucking up, this is the type of relationship I want with my partners. Like, if I can't tell you, bruh, you bumming right now. You need to get off your ass and go do this. You need to go get in the studio. You need to go live your dream. You need to go really apply pressure. If I can't tell you that, man, we can't be homies because I ain't finna keep letting you be sad around me, nigga.
And we ain't gonna keep on lying.
You finna keep being broke around me.
Talk
nigga.
to me about yes men. Let's talk about yes. Let's keep the goddamn petty shit going.
I ain't
Let's
gonna
talk
lie,
about
bro.
yes men, man.
It's a lot of those out there. It's a lot of those out there.
Yeah,
you know
big
what
bro,
I'm
that's the
saying?
one, big bro. I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's a lot of yes men and meat riders out there,
on,
man.
bro.
Like, look, I tell you a story about one of my homies, Chopper G. He from Memphis too. He hard as a motherfucker,
Yes,
but
sir.
at first he wasn't that hard. Like, it took a nigga like me to come in the studio and be like, bro, this shit trash. And it'll be 10 niggas in the studio with him riding his dick. Pause. But it'll be 10 niggas in the studio just, this shit hard. This shit, same shit you just said.
Yeah.
I come in there like, look at him, look at the engineer. What the fuck is this? I get in my P. Diddy shit like, nigga, go get a cheesesteak. Nigga, we finna get this shit right.
Yes,
like,
sir.
nigga, go get back in the booth. And this wasn't even my artist at the time. I just cared about his music. I cared about because this is my homeboy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is my brother best friend, so you my best friend, nigga.
Damn
So
right.
me being me, I'm not finna let you put out no weak shit, no trash shit. Nigga, I went in there and said, bro, go get in the booth, redo this shit. Engineer, take all that goddamn auto-tune off his voice. Bro, you got a good voice. Use that motherfucker. Learn how to use it.
Come on.
And now that nigga making hits.
There it is,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
There it is, man. You know, sometimes we gotta. It take a real person to tell somebody no, and it take a real one to correct somebody, like to tell somebody the real, like, bro, this ain't it. You know, and so often, I look at some artists and some of the records they put out, and I be like, bro, your people lying to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact,
I
like,
be
bro,
thinking the same
like,
shit.
bro, this shit ain't
I'm
mixed.
like, who the fuck was in the studio with him?
Bro, this shit ain't mixed.
And
You ain't-
agreed.
You ain't rapping on beat. You ain't talking about shit. The beat sound like an old 1997 porno flick.
You sound like another rapper.
Remember them beats from them? I don't know how old you is, but they used to have this shit called Booty Talk and all that.
I remember them booty talks.
Nigga be trying to motherfucker goddamn rap on this shit, nigga. I'm in the street.
I'm dead.
I like, boy, if you don't get your
done.
lame ass off the goddamn mic. Bro, but these folk be going, they be gassing they
Bruh.
nigga, bro. And I'm like, bro, if you a real nigga, you gonna tell your nigga,
Man,
bro,
look.
this ain't it, bro. Like, I'm not about to let you go
Look.
out there and take that L.
I'm gonna tell my nigga that ain't it, and I'm gonna tell my nigga you sound like that rapper. You need to sound like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pride myself on being unique and
Nah,
having
fact.
my own sound.
Nah,
You know
that's
what I'm
beautiful.
saying? So, and everybody can't do that, but at the same time, I just feel like if you're gonna be successful, you gotta be yourself. You know what I'm saying? So,
Now, coming from Memphis, once again, like, you got the Gottis, you got the Bags, of course, you got the Ball and G's. You got so much talent
Right.
and legends from that city. Who, if anyone, influenced you musically because you have such a distinct sound?
all right, so I'm gonna let y'all know I was a LimeWire kid. So when I was coming up, literally when
was
I
on
first got
Napster.
into hip hop,
Yes, sir.
I literally was downloading so much different shit. I'd be bumping a Michael Jackson album,
Come on.
go to the Isleys, go to Biggie Smiles. But before I go down the whole list, I just say it's by eras.
Okay.
And I discovered a lot of eras at one time. You feel me? So, like, I started off Wu-Tang Clan, Lauryn Hill, 8 Ball, MJG,
Come on.
UGK. You know what I'm saying? That's where I started it. You know what I'm saying? Project Pat. Go up a little bit. Andre 3000. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really influenced by spitters, but I'm also influenced by folks that I can really relate to that's really from the streets. Like, 8 Ball and MJG was always spitting that real fly pimping shit, but it was like from a Memphis perspective, so it still was gritty.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So I just love that shit. My motherfucker Project Pat, the aggravated robbery. Like,
Come
I
on.
listened to that joint 1,000 times as a kid and didn't even know what he was talking about. I knew what he was talking about, but I didn't know what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that music still to this day resonate with me. You know what I'm saying?
So
All my shit.
it sounds like lyricism is something that you still respect, that you still hold dear. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, I feel like lyricism, for me as not only as an artist but as a consumer and a lover of the art, I feel like lyricism is important.
Now, do you think that lyricism is still prevalent today in hip hop? Do we got anybody that's really still spitting?
Hell yeah, and I
Okay.
think that to be real with you with social media and how everything kind of opening up now with streaming and everything, you just gotta find your target audience.
Come on.
So like,
What? Hold on, he
Nigga,
doing it again.
come
Free
on,
game.
man. You just gotta
Giving
find
you
your
free
target
game.
audience. If you wanna listen to niggas with bars, you can go listen to motherfucking Currency, Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All them niggas from the East Coast. Shit, we got niggas down here that spit. You know what I'm saying? Like I came up all ludicrous.
Don Trip
You
spit.
feel me? Come on, trill me. You
Yeah.
hear me? It's some real Starlito. It's some niggas out here that's got bars. You know what I'm saying? So Lil Wayne. You feel me? Like I really feel like the South got it right now. It's just
Yes, sir.
music, sound wise, always gonna change. So like, it's gonna get oversaturated with folks who gonna recycle shit. But it's real music out there in every era, every generation.
So I got a question. I'm gonna get you in some trouble right quick. Sleepy Loco's top 5 Memphis artists of all time, dead or alive.
All right, so I'm gonna start from the very top.
Okay.
Project Pat will be my number one.
Project Pata.
Yeah. Number 2 would be Dolph.
Okay.
Number 3 would be Gotti. Number 4 would be Player Fly.
Okay, goddamn. All right. Yeah.
Number 5.
Yes, sir.
Number five. 8 Ball.
There it is.
8 Ball. For sure.
There it is. Have you ever had a check, man? 8 Ball and MJG. I toured with them for like 4 years as an artist, and they are some of the most humble superstars in the world. Like you literally, I remember when I first got signed or whatever, and we was about to do the deal. 8 Ball was in my goddamn living room rolling up a blunt, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, this is fucking 8 Ball in the apartments in my living room smoking. You know what I'm saying? But it's
rolling
like,
weed.
but it's so weird because for them to have all the accolades that they've had, they are just like humble individuals, and you know what I'm saying. Right. But you'll see it's weird because you'll see people in this industry that don't have half of what they have accomplished, and they be arrogant. They be hard to work with.
Man,
they be cocky. Nigga ain't even all the way on yet. I'm like, bro, where's
all
all
this?
this,
Niggas
bro?
start knowing your name, the niggas get the big head. This shit crazy.
I don't understand it, bro.
I don't either, but what I do know is, some people great and some people think they great.
Come on.
You feel me? And that's just the end of the story. Like, some folks great and some folks think they great. And the people who think they great, sometimes they let you know the people that's great, you already know they great. It's kind of undeniable. You know what I'm saying?
Like some of the stuff that you've been saying today, it definitely seems like you are an artist, but you seem like you got a business mind too. Like, what do you consider your title? What are you, sir?
I'm the boss.
Come on.
So, I'll be 1,000 with you. I got a company, you know what I'm saying? It's called Lifted Life Entertainment. It's an entertainment company, It ain't even just solely focused on music, you know what I'm saying? We dabbling in a little bit of everything.
Okay.
That's entertainment. But that's just kind of where I started out in the business world. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple other things going too. And being an artist, I'm going to always be an artist. Like, I was born an artist. I'm going to die an artist. But being an entrepreneur is like securing your future and your kids' future and their kids' future. So, like, that's kind of my main thing. That's my most important priorities.
What happened in life to make you make the change or the adjustment or even the growth to be a businessman in the entertainment industry as just opposed to just being a rapper?
So all my life, my whole family, we pretty much been in poverty. And my mama, she ended up marrying this man he not from America.
Okay.
But he came over like as a child and grew up over here. But when she met him, he was living in his car.
Oh, wow.
So she moved him in with me and my brothers. It was 3 of us and my mama. And she took care of this man up until he graduated college. And like he graduated college probably when I was like 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So he started a business, and I watched them folks turn this business from a very small business into making $1 million a year to
Wow.
the business. And like to see that as an adult now, it's like, damn, y'all straight. You know what I'm saying? I still got to get it on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was raised. But at the end of the day, it's like to be able to witness that with your own eyes. Like, my mama gave somebody a chance, and it turned out right for her. You know what I'm saying? It just showed me, like, okay, you get the right people with the right ideas, you can make anything happen, really.
Oh, God.
You feel me? And I just so happen to be good at rapping. So it's like, why not do what I love to do while I'm, you know, starting businesses and creating connections?
I think that's success. Anytime that you can wake up and do what you want to do with your life and be able to feed your family and provide for yourself, that's the ultimate success. A lot of times people just get it misconstrued where they think they got to be, you know, the Grammy Award winner, top art. Nah, nigga, my kids eat off of this shit that I love to do, that I just did in my spare time. You know what I mean?
Hey, I sell clothes, right? Every time I sell a shirt or a hoodie, I ain't gonna lie to you, that feel way better than when I sell music. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a song is only $1, but in a shirt, way more than $1. But like, it's just the fact that somebody willing to buy into the brand.
No,
They believe in it. You know, somebody willing to give you money for something you created. That's like, you almost like a god on earth.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people don't understand the terminology. Like they feel like it's, you know, sacrilegious or whatnot, but it's like for real, you're creating something and people believe in it and they gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's something beautiful in there. Like I always make music, but just to be able to create content, create products, and people actually be like, I like that.
Yes, sir.
When can I get that? You got that in my size? Like that's the best feeling in the world.
What are some tips about like building a brand? Because that's, you know, a lot of us as black folk, we are first generation business owners.
Right.
We are first generation entrepreneurs because a lot of us, you know, our parents were drilled in their head to go get a job and work. And now you see, you know, a surgence of entrepreneurship, people working for themselves, people starting businesses. So as far as building a brand up, what are some tips? What are some keys?
So the main thing you got to do is always be consistent. And I know everybody say that, but it's like, even when you go through the toughest of tough things, like you got to stay consistent. That's the first thing. The second thing is you got to make sure that you're building with the right people. And you can't never get too comfortable. If you get comfortable, then mother gonna come take your food off your plate, pretty much. And yeah, that's it. I say them three things: consistency, never get comfortable, and what was the second one I said?
Your people.
That blend. Yeah, had the right people. Yeah, that blend done pop me. I see why y'all don't smoke during interviews.
If you were smoking reefer, you would just be getting high right now.
It'll just be now.
You would just be hitting it.
That's all was smacking me when you were saying this shit. I was like, man, he actually right. I might need to calm down. Man, I kept smoking.
Hey man, that's all for people like 25 and under, man. That's for them young mans. Man, my old ass get to smoking some Zah, I would be half dead in this motherfucker. Man. And nigga be trying to get it to me. I'm like, I can't do it, bro. I cannot do it. My whole day will be fucked up fucking with that shit. I won't do shit. You know how some people, some people are functional smokers.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can go do your day. You can go out, make your money, go to work, whatever, chill with your kids, all that stuff. You fine. That's not me.
It's different stroke, different folks.
I'm gonna be stuck, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be stuck on the couch, laughing. I can't give a nigga my address on how.
You need to smoke sativa. If you smoke sativa with I'm talking about not no hybrid.
Yeah.
None of this.
Just
smoke
regular
straight sativa, like some super lemon haze. And I'm telling you, you're not going to be stuck to the couch. You're going to have a lot of energy, and you're going to be very creative.
It ain't going to be like the Spice where I dap you up.
Nah. Hell nah.
Set me up for that
shit took you out your body. I ain't smoking nothing till you be out my body.
My body, bro.
Yeah, that's too much like... That sound like crack. I ain't gonna lie. It sound like he got you.
Really? Oh, shit.
I ain't gonna lie. It sound like he got you.
Oh, hell no. I'm at the crack party now. Oh, hey, man. That shit ain't it, man. Hey, man, before we get out of here, man, let these folks know where you follow you at, what to be looking out for, and all that good stuff, all the shout-outs.
Yeah, y'all can follow me at OG Sleepy Loco on all platforms, Twitter, Instagram, you know, whatever you use, TikTok, all that. Go get Popcorn Player. It's out right now. Blue Language 2 dropped July 11th. Make sure y'all go get there. Go pre-save it if you got Apple Music. It's up right now.
There it is. You can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Sleepy Loco.
My guy.